in life. For me, my happiness is seeing the people I love happy. So I think for me to define success internally is like, if I can be a vessel that can give people like good memories, good energy, help them grow. For me, man, that's success, you know, like in any element of my life, there's a cap unless it's capped by a higher power for safety, presence, or to like make sure I'm grounded. Maybe I make a mil, maybe I'm capped at a mil because if I go to, well, let's say 10 mil, maybe I'll lose myself completely.
If your OnlyFans agency finished tomorrow, what would you do? How would you start?
I love that question. I've thought about it so much and actually have so much peace for that question.
Welcome to the Willaire podcast. I'm Will, founder of Willaire. If you're running a 6 or 7 figure business, looking to grow faster, connect deeper, and live bigger, then you're in the right place. Inside the Willaire community, we host sick trips, powerful masterminds, and have real conversations that all move the needle forward. And this podcast, it's simply just a reflection of that energy. In this podcast, you're going to hear from Willaire members and other top business minds from around the globe. These people have built amazing companies, but even better lives. We're here to show you what's working, challenge the norm, and see everyone rise. So whether you're tuning in from a beach, a boardroom, or you're on a flight to your next mastermind, get ready. This is the Willaire podcast.
Mr. Jack Plant.
Yeah.
How are you?
Bro? Yeah, I'm good. You?
Good.
Yeah.
Good. I'm good, yeah. Why don't you give yourself an intro so people know who you are?
Yeah, man, I'm just some Brummy guy living in Thailand, working online, a bunch of great fucking people around me, and yeah, just desiring to fucking push more, man. That's who I am.
So how long have you been in Thailand?
2 years, bro. Yeah, 2 years now. Haven't been back to the UK in 2 years.
That's crazy.
Still got the accent, so it's all good.
Oh, same.
Yeah. Well, yeah, bro, like, don't have any plans to move out. Like, I stay here.
You're going back in May, aren't you, for a month?
Yeah, apart from that, I'm gonna go back, see the family, come back here, and just maintain it here, bro. Yeah. Yeah.
How would you describe yourself now?
Conscious.
Conscious.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. I think I was living dampened for like the whole 19 years of my life, man. That's how I'd describe it. Yeah.
Would you say that you only started living when you turned 19? Because I know like Sam Harbour, our friend, he says that he only started living when he was like 22 or something crazy.
Yeah. I'd say 20, bro. I'd say the lockdown. Because like that was like the pivotal moment where I was like, the pain of like staying the same was just too much. I was like, fuck it, I need to do something. I was watching Hamza, journaling, reading. I was like, I just do what they do. I became like a copycat in a sense.
Yeah.
But in a positive way. I just kind of dissected the pieces that fitted me, you know.
Just compounding those self-development guru tasks.
Bro, yeah. The whole thing.
I think they're important at the start.
Yeah.
Like you've got to put the reps in with those sort of stuff.
Yeah.
I remember when I was back in the UK, when I started to take things really seriously, I was just doing like insane morning routines and nighttime routines. It was probably counterproductive.
Yeah.
But it's the fact that I just had the discipline to do it, and I was kind of learning what worked for me and what didn't work for me.
Yeah, that's it, bro. It's like, I bet now you don't do half of them things, right?
Nope.
Yeah, me too. I used to be so like autistically locked in with it, bro. I was like, this time I do this, and now I'm just like, I read when I want, journal when I want. It's like a proxy of like how I'm feeling rather than like a habit, if that makes sense.
I can't even go to sleep on time now.
Nah, I'm cooked.
Wake up's locked, but just going to sleep's it's one hell of a task.
Yeah. Do you struggle with that here, do you think?
Yeah, because there's just so much to do. But I'm at like peace with that, and I was speaking to my like personal trainer about this. I was like, yeah, sleep's not dialed in, but like it's only going to be like 2 months of my life I'm going to be doing this. So I may as well just use it while it lasts and enjoy it. Enjoy not going to bed on time. Enjoy like staying up until like 2 a.m. working. Like it's fun.
Do you think that's because your new identity is able to deal with that? Like your old identity would have been uncomfortable with that fact, maybe even felt bad.
Yeah, well, my old identity couldn't handle that. That's why I had to be so disciplined, because if I went off task, I'd go completely off course. But now I know what I need to do, and I know what's going to push me, move the needle forward.
Yeah.
So I just do it, and it's a lot less pressure. I don't even know if I spoke about this on a podcast, but it's kind of less restricted, and we want to live like a less restricted life, don't we?
Yeah, I've had a lot of experience with that. But when I moved to Bangkok, it was like a prison in my mind in a way. Because like, yeah, I was doing the good habits and everything that you're meant to do, but I didn't feel happy or fulfilled from it, you know. Have you ever felt that?
Yeah, you can sometimes be locked up in your own mind, can't you?
Yeah.
Like you've got these like invisible mental handcuffs on that can just stop you from doing the things that you want.
Do you think having the boys helps you like break them handcuffs?
Oh, bro, tenfold.
Yeah.
It's strange like talking about this because when I have conversations about Willaire, like I don't, and obviously it's going to be cut up on my Instagram, I don't want it to come across like I'm just trying to sell it 24/7.
Yeah.
But like, it generally has changed my life. Like just being surrounded by those people, even before I even started Willaire, just being around people, being around the boys is what led me to do that in the first place. And there's always people there. Like in Marbella, I started a new offer, and I would never done that if those boys weren't there.
I spoke to Maher about this yesterday.
Yeah.
He was like, I probably wouldn't have even started it if I wasn't around the boys. It would just be an idea, you know, not a construct, but an idea. Nothing to like transmute it into like anything. But I think when you're around, like, I was thinking about this on the grab bike here, bro. I was like, what I love about you is that you just take action. I was like, bro, you want to do a podcast? You're like, okay, booked. Like, you know what I mean? You just do it.
Yeah.
I think that's like so good, bro. Yeah.
I think what a lot of people struggle with is the time it takes between idea and execution. So if you think about this in your past, when have you came up with like say a business idea or a new gym routine, and you come up with the idea on a Monday, and then you just leave it until Sunday before you do it? By the time it gets to Sunday, like the whole excitement and euphoria about this thing's just faded completely. Whereas if you get the idea and just take action on it straight away, then you're way more likely to actually do it and like follow through with the full course.
You sound like you've had experience with that.
Oh, I have.
Yeah.
It's just complete mental masturbation. It's like, it's nice having this sexy idea, saying that you're going to do things, telling people you're going to do this, but it's a whole different story. You know, telling people you're going to move to Thailand for like 6 years versus actually booking your flight or getting on the flight. Like it's two completely different things.
I agree, bro. Like, I've actually like, do you ever like go to tell someone something you're going to do and you catch yourself like, oh, if I send this text, like maybe that will like dampen the effects of me doing it. I've had that so many times, bro. I'm like, something's happened that's good. I've got this idea, I'm going to do it. And I'm like, about to send a text. I'm like, oh shit. Like if I send this, am I going to do it? You know what I mean?
It's a difficult one because I'm all about manifestation and talking things into existence. It's like, let the universe know that it's going to happen. And I'm listening to a book at the minute called Transurfing Reality.
Yeah.
And it says the more importance you tie to something like a goal, you're creating more excess potential, which means more opportunity for things to not happen. Like if you just become scarce and you really, really need this thing, like you really, really need to make 50K this month, it's probably not going to happen. So you can still manifest things in a way that works against that like rule. And it's like talk about it as if it's already done. Like you already have those things.
Do you believe in the laws of the universe are like they're fixed? You can't bend them?
I'd be lying if I said I knew about it.
Okay. So like you said, like the law of attraction, for example, like, do you think there's any way around that, or you just have to kind of like put out the good energy to attract it?
Is there any way around the law of attraction? I don't know. I definitely think it's a bit of a buzz phrase or buzzword.
Yeah.
But if you want it to be real, it'll be real. And if you don't want it to be real, it probably won't be real. In a sense that if you like wholeheartedly believe what goes around comes around, it probably will.
I think what it is, like a lot of people struggle with that because this is why we took on those habits, because we were doing the bad habits. So they actually like was the reason why we was disconnected from them affirmations. So we had to fuck them off and like get the good habits, which it's not about like the habits themselves. It's about what are they? You know what I mean? Or what do they fucking do on a deeper level? Like the journaling, it's not about writing on a paper. It's about giving yourself that like time and space to like actually think. Because as you probably know, bro, you're fucking busy all day. You probably catch yourself like, oh, I'm not really thinking clearly sometimes. Like, how do you kind of get yourself back on track with that? Like, do you meditate or what do you do?
It's changed. So I used to just go in the ice bath.
Yeah.
But then I kind of figured out, I was like, okay, I can't just go in the ice bath every time I get like a delusion of mental clarity. It just doesn't work like that. It's not time efficient. Yeah. And cold showers just don't hit the same. What I've started to do, I've just started to read my book. Or say I'm working in the kitchen or living room, whatever. I just take the elevator downstairs and come back up.
Yeah.
It's just a complete pattern interrupt. I think you don't have to like deep it too much. Just find one thing that works. It's like just a mental game, and then once you found that thing that works, then just spam that button until it doesn't work anymore and find something else. What do you do?
Similarly, I break the pattern, but I think it's through like verbalization. So when I catch like a thought or something that just isn't good for me, I'll literally like stop whatever I'm doing and talk out loud.
Yeah.
Like, I literally just talk out loud.
Jack, what the fuck am I doing?
Yeah, I just say, bro, what the fuck is going on? Like, I'll literally just get it out, you know. Yeah, I've spoken to a few people about this. I think it's a very uncomfortable thing to say and a very weird thing to say, like, yeah, I speak to myself. You know, like, I think that's one of my most treasured moments of my days. Like, if I go walk and there's no one walking around the area, I like look over my shoulders like, oh shit, I'm about to speak to myself now. Like, I'm walking around the corner just speaking shit to myself. And I love that, bro, yeah. I think it just grounds me, you know. Have you ever tried that?
Yeah, loads.
Oh shit,
loads.
okay, yeah.
I've spoken about this before. It's like, even in the gym, I'm like, go on, one more.
Yeah.
See, when I'm running, when I was doing like the ultra marathon, when I ran around Koh Samui, I just kept like screaming out loud. I was like, I left the boy in Blythe.
Yeah, I think it's powerful, bro. Like, it comes to the law of attraction, that type of stuff. It's like you're just affirming to yourself, like, you can do it, you can do it, and I think that's important. And not a lot of people do that, you know.
What do you actually use your journal for?
To create space in my mind, because my mind is like, David Goggins speaks about this. Is like when you have a garage and it's just full of shit, bro. My mind's sometimes just full of shit. Like, I'll be like thinking about the dumbest things ever that shouldn't be in there. So I just use it as like a empty mechanism, basically.
Yeah, it's all good having lots of nice things in your garage, but if you can't access them, if you've got to stumble around anything, then it's no good to you.
Yeah.
That's good.
That's it, man.
I've stopped writing in my journal daily now.
Yeah.
So I think quality is better than quantity when it comes to like my thoughts. And it's probably quite narcissistic. But you know Marcus Aurelius, how he's got meditations, and I found that after he died. I kind of want my journals to be like that. So I want, when I die, or I don't know, someone finds my journals and like publishes it. Like,
oh shit, this was in his head.
Yeah, bro, it's like, I'm writing down deep stuff, but I definitely only want them published when I'm dead.
Have you ever caught yourself, like, what I used to do, I used to journal. I used to give myself like a goal, like I need to do 1 page. I used to be like so weirdly like obsessed about shit like that. But now, like, when I journal, I just do it until I feel like I'm done. But before, I'd be like, 2 pages of journal in the morning. No,
it's,
you know,
I don't talk about my day or anything usually. It's just a case of like, how long is that thought? To what extent is the writing on the paper going to be? Like, how much is that going to fill out? It's just like, if it's a paragraph, it's sound. If it's like 2-3 pages, it's sound. It doesn't really matter.
I think that's where people fall into the trap, man. Because they'll like, this is what I did. I fell into the trap. For example, with a journal, I just watched a video of someone saying I journal 2 pages a day. So I was like, oh, fuck it, I'll do 2 pages. I was like, I was writing like 1.5 pages, and I'll just think of something to write just because I wanted to fill it. But now I'm just like more critically aware of like, okay, I'll just, in every aspect of my life, it doesn't have to be like a threshold, like a standard to hit. It's just like, this is in my mind, getting it fucking out, and then that's it. Just walk away.
It's interesting you say that, because I think the more dialed in, the more like you put pressure on yourself to do like certain things like journaling. And like, the more your calendar is actually booked out. Say if you're working in 15-minute increments and your full day is planned out in 15-minute increments, you're just increasing the opportunity of things to go wrong. You're increasing the opportunity for like calls to run over, you grab bike to be late. I don't know, you take too long in the shower, suddenly you need a shit that takes 5 minutes. Like, things that you don't account for.
Yeah.
The more tight your schedule is, the more likely you're going to get things wrong. And I learned that the hard way.
What was the hard way you learned?
I was getting things wrong, and then which led to me getting more things wrong. So I ended up doing everything, but I ended up just doing everything wrong, or not to the best of my ability. Like, there'd be like holes in my game, whatever there'd be. And I'm talking about 2 years ago here, even before I started a business. Yeah. It was just like time management.
How did that feel at the point when like you understood that you was like, you had the holes? How did that feel?
It was a bit of a gimmick, really, because I was tying my whole dopamine system towards being busy and taking actions, which was good in a sense. I mean, I got a lot done, and I learned the ethics of hard work. But when I actually realized it's productivity and you fall better to do 5 things that are actually going to help you.
It's like self-paralysis, like, of habit stacking, you know, that we're like, oh, the more the better. But then we just like bottleneck ourselves, bro. We like rate limit ourselves for all this shit, you know.
I think it's funny.
Yeah. It's so funny looking back at it now. Yeah, for sure.
How would you measure success beyond money?
In business, like the value I provide. In life, I don't give a fuck about happiness, you know. Like, for me, my happiness is seeing the people I love happy. So I think for me to define success internally is like, if I can be a vessel that can give people like the good memories, good energy, help them grow. For me, man, that's success, you know, like all the other material bullshit, never been into it, man.
Why does that matter to you?
I can't explain. Like, it matters to me so intrinsically that to unlock the answer is just like, I don't know where the fucking key is, bro.
It's beyond words.
Yeah, like I literally don't know where the key is to unlock the answer, but it's just like energy. That's all I can say. It's literally energy that I feel.
And do you think you're successful in that realm?
My framework's successful. My foundations are successful, but there's times where I lose focus of that through work. Like, I've had many times where in my relationship, I've just neglected it completely. And I haven't spoken to my mum for like 3 days.
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck, man. I've questioned myself, like, is this success? I'm like, is this my purpose? Is this my why? Nah. So whatever's like causing that disassociation from what I actually want and what I'm doing, I just either taper it back or just fuck it off. What do you think success is for you?
Fulfilling my potential, whatever that is.
Do you know?
I don't know what my potential is. I don't think it's something that can be labelled right now. I think it's fate. I think that's just destiny. So like whatever God's got in plan for us, like, can we reach what he thinks we can? And ultimately, I think that just comes down to being a good man. Like, are we a good man? Are we like just generally nice to other people? Like, what have you heard the phrase "no man is an island"?
Nah.
So that basically means whatever actions or things we do, they will always have a consequence on someone else. Think about booking this podcast. Yeah, it's just me and you, but there's like 3 people working here. There's, I don't know, maybe 1,000 people will watch it. Maybe 100,000 people will see the shorts. Maybe 1 person or 2 people might watch it and really, really take something away. Maybe you're going to go home and call your mum because you just mentioned that you didn't speak to your mum for 3 days or something like that, and makes you want to like just talk to her more. It's like, what? And that's going to affect her, and then that's going to probably lift her mood, and then she's probably going to be nice to your dad or your siblings if you've got any. You know, like,
yeah, I love that.
No man is an island. So if like you really think about that and be like, what are the consequences of my actions going to do to other people? And yes, it is survival of the fittest. You know, like, we have to do what's right for us. It's either we eat or we don't eat. You know, so you've got to claim the food, but at the same time, it's like, can I claim the food in like a nice way, in a moral way, what other people are going to eat as well?
A chain reaction, but in it's like transmutation, bro. It's like one positive action can just break off into like so many mini, well for us, mini sub actions, but for them, primary actions, you know, primary feelings, primary emotions, which I think is like, I don't know who said this, bro. It's like God steers, we roll. It's like he turns, oh, maybe you're going left too much. Oh, fuck it, I'm going to go right a little bit. I'm going to recenter him, and you just roll.
Yeah.
I think that's the way that we need to live. And you sound like you have a lot of faith in God's plan for you.
Yeah, I'm trying to. I mean, it's not completely easy.
What makes it hard?
Human nature. I think we've all, like, the devil taunts us all. Like, that's why I've got discipline tattooed on my arm, and I only came across that when I started really looking into my life when I was in Bali. I was like, why am I doing things that I don't want to do? Like, I generally don't want to do these things, but still sometimes I do them. I was like, okay, I'm being tempted. By what? Not me. It's the devil. I was like, hold on a minute. If the devil's real, then God has to be real. There's no good without evil.
Polarity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, let's just put my full faith in God, and I did. And I've seen nice rewards from God from just trusting in Him.
How did you trust Him? Like, what was like the thing where you was like, you know what, fuck it, bro. I'm just gonna give that.
So there's a prayer that I seen and it like really resonated with me and where I was at right now. It was, Lord, give me the serenity for the things I can't change, the courage to change what I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. And I felt like that just fitted in with my whole, at the time, stoic perspective on life.
Yeah.
I was like, all right. So I started saying that every day. And I started just like going to church, just kind of believing that there was someone there looking after me. People sometimes call it like angels, like guardian angels looking over you. I just seen it as like God was kind of looking after me. Even when I was getting on planes, you know, I was just thinking like look after me, please. Like, I'm not scared of flying, never before in my life, but I just like realised my own vulnerability and my own morality and kind of made myself feel more human.
Does that make you feel more calm?
It probably does, but it's not something I've noticed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, like from when I met you, you seem you've maintained the same like work ethic and mindset, but it's just like amplified. Like that's from one thing I know. Like because I left Samui, bro, like a year ago or something.
Yeah.
We haven't seen each other since then.
That's crazy.
And when I saw you at Cigars the first night, I was like, you're the same, but just amplified. And I think that's like something you should be proud of, bro. Because like you had fuck all, like you was broke. And then now you made the money, you built the community, you got the status, you got everything, and you've maintained that aspect, which is you know. And that's hard, bro, because a lot of people I know start earning money, they go doing dumb shit.
Yeah, you've got to have what you want and who you are like deeply ingrained in your life. It's like, I like it when, I think this is in a Drake song, bro. It's like, I like it when money makes a difference but doesn't make you different. And I see loads of people going off course like when they make lots of money, and I kind of understand it, but at the same time I don't. And you asked me this question, was it at the gym? You asked me, it was like, how's things changed since you started making money?
Yeah.
I don't think anything has. Do you? In your case?
Not from me, no. It's just like the experiences I'm able to give other people has changed. For example, like when I was broke, I was annoyed that I couldn't help the people I wanted to. I wasn't annoyed that I like can't buy the fucking clothes or any of this shit. I was just annoyed that why am I not earning enough to help them? I physically can't right now. I was like, hell. That was my fuel for like a year, man. Just that.
Yeah, that alone. That's my biggest like fuel to the fire right now is Mum's still working.
Yeah.
So that's the goal this year. Whatever it takes, just try and get it done.
Your mum important to you?
Yeah, probably important.
Yeah.
I text her like every day. There's like an ongoing conversation all the time. I was speaking to her about this, and she texted me. She was like, "Oh, morning, my beautiful son. Can't believe my little Spider-Man is a successful businessman now." And like she's slowly starting to come to terms with it. Like she's starting to get it now. But it's still a bit off, because like my auntie texted me on the same day. I was like, "Hi Poppet, I hope you're well. I've just sent you £10 because I sent Grace, my sister, £10. I was like, what?
Yeah.
I'm like, it's like so thoughtful and so kind, but that's my job now. Like I want my auntie, I want my mum to text me, say, can I have £10 for my eyelashes or something? Like I don't get the eyelashes done. But anyway, like I want them to ask me for that.
Yeah, I feel that. At Christmas, when Mum was like, I'll send you money. I was like, Mum, get yourself something, man. Like, I want to send you stuff, you know. Like, I don't want you to come and... I love the thought of it, because it's so, like, holistic, man. Like, they just want to give, don't they? Even though we have money, but now we've had money, it's made us realise more that it's not what we actually desire. Yeah, we desire creating wealth, but we don't desire money in itself, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, it's what it does.
It's the freedom that comes with you.
Yeah.
With it.
Yeah, like, bro, we could literally go back, finish this podcast, book a flight to anywhere we fucking want and go. That is, like, mind-blowing. I was on the grab bike here, I was like, I'm about to do a podcast. My first ever podcast, bro. I was literally in a cocktail bar washing glasses 2 years ago. And I'm like, here, bro.
It happens fast.
Yeah, but that's the thing. If you lose track of it, it feels like it happens fast. But if you reflect on it, you can kind of tap into like I can literally think right now, I can literally see myself washing glasses now, bro. I'm like, oh shit, I'm here. I can like switch realities. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that. Sometimes I revisit my past self to feel the feelings and understand the emotions I had at that time. For example, Samui, when I was broke, just completely grinding. I revisit him.
Yeah.
I revisit the Will who was heartbroken when I had to dump my girlfriend when I was just moved to Koh Samui. Revisit Will in fight camps. Revisit Will who hated working at the job I was at. Revisit Will who was cleaning shoes, like with no top on, sweaty after kickboxing. And they remember the feelings that person was feeling.
I think that's hard to do.
To tap into that.
Yeah, I think that's so hard.
I don't struggle with it. I don't know why.
I don't mean for us, but I mean like other people.
Yeah.
I think that's why people seek accountability and I think it's important for those people to pursue that. Some people don't need accountability, like some people do, man. And I think that's what's so important about your community, bro, is like you give them what they need. You don't just give them what you want to give them.
Yeah.
Like they'll come in, like when I don't know how you do it, but like when you have an onboarding call with them, you probably understand what the fuck's going on or what they're struggling with. Maybe they'll be like, oh yeah, accountability. Like I'm writing down, I want to do this, I want to do this, and you're just like, okay, you're going to do it then. You know, that's how I see you as a man, bro. Like that's your personality.
We've kind of got the onboarding process locked in right now. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So a lot of the payments right now are coming over just by like DMs or WhatsApp because all the people I know are already vetted. I already know them quite well.
Yeah.
So like the com just send it over DMs. So we usually do that. Then we're booking an onboarding call like the next day, get them into the groups, whatever, get them on the calls. And then I introduce them to the 3 most valuable people to them. So for an example, if a guy wanted more help with his fitness, I'd connect him with Ned. If a guy wanted help with his sales training, or if he wanted better closing, I'd connect him with one of the sales managers or sales coaches. If he wanted, I don't know, like if he was in London and he wanted to meet another guy in London, I'd connect him with the guy in London. You know, the 3 most valuable people to that person. And then they all jump on a call. They get to know him, provide loads of value. And then 48 hours after that, I just give them a call on WhatsApp, be like, bro, what's up? Have you managed to speak to XYZ yet? Nice. How are those calls? Go good. And then, and that's them integrated into the community. They've already networked with 3 guys. A lot of the guys already know guys in there. So that's how we keep it tight. And then I got a voice message like 2 or 3 days ago. There's a lad called Jordan. He's about 34 and he's got an agency. He's living in Chiang Mai, Thailand at the minute. And he sent me a voice note. He's like, yo, bros, this is just a voice message of appreciation. I joined the community like literally 6 days ago, jumped on with her. He helped us overcome a bottleneck. Jumped on a call with Scott. He helped us, with my new ads. Spoke to some of the other guys in there. Never been more motivated to go to the gym, dial in. And it's all because of you, bro. Thank you. And that guy makes like 30, 40k pounds a month.
Go back to what you said a few minutes, like 10 minutes ago when you said about like the island analogy.
Yeah.
That's that, bro.
Yeah.
It's literally that.
It is.
And you're like, you're not manifesting that anymore. You're actually fucking doing it, bro. How does that feel?
Well, obviously it feels good.
Yeah.
I feel quite proud, like what the nature of my work, like I'm very passionate about it. Before I even started Willaire, people in Samui were calling me the CEO of networking.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember that.
Like, first of all, I was really passionate about it. I loved listening to people who were doing better than me. I loved understanding what they were doing. I loved trying to help them. Like, I loved trying to get them clients or get them work or connect them with other entrepreneurs. So I'm definitely passionate about it. And it gives me a lot of purpose because now I know what networking and meeting other like-minded guys did for me and generally building really good friendships. Like, that did loads for me. So now I'm doing that for other people. So there's a lot of passion, there's a lot of purpose, and that makes me proud of what I've built. But with that in mind, I'm proud of what I've done, but I understand that the job's not done yet. There's a lot more work that needs to be done.
When you say you feel it, do you truly feel it? And just to preface before I say this, like, the reason why I ask, because I think as entrepreneurs, it's so like hard to stop and feel, feel what we've done and be proud. Like, I'll be honest now, bro, like sometimes I forget that I'm like what I've done. Yeah.
Again, I think that's why having people around you really, really matters because all the guys I speak to every single day, they're all in Willaire. So I just like call them up, and that's the things we talk about. We don't have surface level conversations. We're either talking about business or life. So there's like a constant reminder of that. There's constant grounding, there's constant like motivation to keep going. So I definitely feel everything, and I'd be devastated if I stopped feeling things.
Yeah, I think because you've forged a community, like how you actually envision it.
Yeah.
Do you think you made it more for yourself at the start? Like you was like, okay, if I could make a community, who the fuck would I want in?
Yeah, so at the start, like I'm a transparent guy. It's like I needed to make money.
Yeah.
So all the people in the community, they want $50 a month, and they're all like, I was all coaching them mindset, and then I created a group chat. I was like, oh, this is like a community. I started getting some entrepreneurs in, like beginner entrepreneurs, helping them with the mindset, and I realized I much preferred working with those. So then I kind of changed my ICP. The other guys left because it was on like a monthly subscription. Up the price, got more entrepreneurs in, and then when I hit like 3K a month, I was like, okay, like I can survive. I know what I want to do. So like, how do I actually like turn this into the vehicle that's going to give me financial freedom and a lot of like purpose? So at the start, it was very much financial motivation. Still is to some extent, but I'm more focused on the product and the value and the experiences. And I know like as a result of having the sickest community in the world with the coolest guys in there, with genuine friendships, that's going to give me a lot of money.
Yeah.
So that's the way I'm focused on it right now. And again, it's just detachment when it comes to money. If I'm just telling myself I need to make 100K a month, I'm probably not going to do it.
I agree. I think that's the big switch that we do. I think once we start earning the money, we then understand that the money is a byproduct of the value. So that like it's like a scale. The more value you provide, the more money flows as a byproduct of that.
What was your experience when you scaled?
I lost myself a lot.
Really?
Truly, lost myself a lot. Like I was going to the gym like so fast. It was like 20 minutes in and out. I was rushing everything I did. Wake up, phone. Like I think that's periodization with life, bro. I think like you have times where you can't wake up and have a nice calm morning with coffee and journal. Sometimes you gotta drink your coffee while you're texting, while you're walking to the fucking gym. You know what I mean? Like I think I made it more hectic for myself. And that's a lesson I learned. Now I've got like the team, I've got the systems, I've got the managers and shit. I'm like, why didn't I think of this, bro? You know.
But it's hard to think of things when your head's buried in the sand, isn't it?
Yes. Like we spoke about this at the gym, bro. Like when you said about the lens, that you can flick through lenses. I think that's the exact way I felt, but I was in the wrong lens. The wrong lens was on.
That's interesting. What lens was on?
Scarcity lens, bro.
Scarcity lens.
Yeah.
Scarcity is the destroyer of all men.
Yes. Yeah.
Nothing good comes from a scarce mindset.
Nah. Now I'm just like attraction, bro. I'm just like, I'm not going to chase this client. I'm not going to chase this money. I'm going to just build the systems, build the garden, and I just attract it.
It's already happened.
Yeah.
It's already happened.
Exactly.
That's what Tom Hudge said to me like earlier this month. Because I was like, last month I think we did 25K, and I was like, okay, I told Tom, I'm coming to Bangkok, I'm going to make 50K. And I didn't really understand if that was really possible. And he's like, oh, don't worry, it's already happened. And I kept like telling him, I was like, I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it. He was like, bro, it's already happened. It's already happened. Just allow it. And that like really shifted my mindset. And that's when the trans-urban reality things I've been listening to like actually came into practice. So I was chuffed with that.
Do you think there's like a cap on your potential?
In what sense?
Because like we believe in obviously God, faith, everything like that. Do you think there is like a predetermined cap of what we can do, or do you just don't believe that in a sense at all?
There might be, but we've got to get there first to find out.
Yeah.
And a man that does reach his full potential, if there's anyone in the world who can surpass it, it's going to be that person.
I agree with that. I don't think in any element of my life there's a cap unless it's capped by a higher power for safety, presence, or to like make sure I'm grounded. That makes sense. Like maybe I make $1 million and maybe I'm capped at $1 million because if I go to, well, let's say 10 mil, maybe I lose myself completely. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. But
Why would you lose yourself if you made 10 mil?
I don't know that. I don't think that. I just mean like, maybe that's like a plan from like a higher power. Like, my analogy is like, let's say you are capable of making 10 mil, and let's say like the 1 mil is where like you yourself, you're checking on your mom, you're going to the gym, you're doing this, like you're checking on your boys, but then you hit the 10 mil, and then everything that you did at 1 mil, which made you lost completely.
I heard Chris Bumstead talking about that, and he was like, what are you willing to sacrifice for that goal? So if you want to make 10 mil a year, what are you willing to sacrifice to do that? Are you going to sacrifice your sleep at night? Are you going to sacrifice your diet? Are you willing to sacrifice checking up on your mum every day? Like, are you willing to sacrifice that? Just like Chris Bumstead is. He was Mr. Olympia. Like, all the things he's got to sacrifice for that.
Exactly.
He probably can't fuck his wife. He can't go for dinners. He's got to eat by the book. He's got to do everything so regimentally, and like, it's probably pretty miserable. And he said his desire to be Mr. Olympia is no longer as much of a desire as it is to live just a normal life with his family. So say, to what extent are you willing to sacrifice things to get that goal?
You'll have periods of your life where you just willing to sacrifice everything. Like, I've had periods in my life where I'm like, bro, I'll just like eat the simplest shit ever. I don't care what it tastes like, as long as I can just pursue that goal. But like, now I'm a little bit like, I've grinded so much and lost myself so many times where I'm just like, I just want to entrust my team, do the big vision stuff, and just attract it, you know. If there's a problem, I'll be on there, I'll hit the problem. But I don't want to be that narrow-minded person anymore, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Have you had any experience with like, when you were like narrow-minded and when you was in the growth state, could you like look back at your narrow-minded state and be like, oh, fucking hell, like, I can't live like that again? Have you ever had that?
What, when I was building this business?
Yeah.
I don't know. That's a difficult question to answer, because I feel like things for me changed really fast, because I had to put myself in a position where things changed fast. Otherwise, nothing would go anywhere. And I would reflect on like the older version of me, and I would reflect on my time in the UK, and I would reflect on like the previous months that I'd been on that like next chapter of the journey. And I'd definitely take inspiration from it, but I don't know. Sometimes it is hard to look back.
We spoke about that at the gym. You was like, you wasn't like fighting as much, because like, I just need to make fucking money.
Yeah.
Was that hard for you to do?
Yeah, it was. I was quite upset by it. It's mainly because I was training at one gym in Samui, and like, I guess my technique looked quite good. I was doing well in sparring. That I put us in the ring with the bigger lads, and they just kept asking me to fight, and I didn't want to fight because I just recovered from a shoulder injury and I was focused on making money. So that kind of like sapped the passion out of it. I could have just changed gyms, but I didn't. I just stopped doing kickboxing just to focus on making the money, which is probably a bit foolish. But now, yeah, I believe it's something I can balance.
Yeah.
Although I've been doing a few private Muay Thai sessions to get back into it. Oh my days, it sucks. Like, beforehand, I don't want to do it because I know how hard it is.
Yeah.
During it, I'm wishing it would finish. Then afterwards, I'm like, fuck, I'm never doing that again. And like, I don't understand why I'm thinking like this, because I used to do that twice a day, and I would be absolutely distraught if I missed one of those sessions. Like, I've got no idea how I just live and breathe it. When I wasn't doing it, I was thinking about it. After training, I'd ask one of the lads in the gym, "Oh, do you just want to do a run after this?"
Oh,
do you just want to? I'd be like texting the fighters group chat. Anyone fancy hill sprints or 5K before training? Like, I'd just be obsessed with it. But now I'm like, mate, this sucks. Like,
yeah.
But I'm hoping that fades.
Do you think that's like comfort or just a changing situation?
It's definitely both. Like, I don't identify myself as a fighter right now, because I'd be lying if I said I was. So there's probably a lot of identity work that needs to happen. Then, situation-wise, it's probably it's easy for me to sit on my laptop in front of it for like 8 hours because I know I'm working for a goal. It's easy for me to book loads of like stuff with my community because I know that's my vision right now. Just like 2-3 years ago when I was like well into my kickboxing, it was like, this is what I want to do. I want to be pro. I want to win fights. So every action was tailored towards that. So now it probably doesn't align with my goals. I mean, it probably does, but again, that's just things I need to work on in myself.
I agree with that. I think it's like when situations change, it can be comfort, but not in the sense that people think. Like, we are discomfortable in another situation.
Yeah.
But like, that's the way I feel about it, man. Like, I've had times in my life where I reflected, like, I used to be able to train 2 hours a day. Why can I barely like finish a 45-minute gym session now? I just like think about it deeply. I just think the whole situation's changed, man. The whole situation's just changed.
You've got to adapt.
Yeah.
You know, that's again, it's like survival of the fittest. Like, if you can't adapt to the changing environment, then you're going to get left behind.
Yeah.
The weather's going to kill you, or another animal's going to kill you.
Exactly.
I don't want to die.
Nah, we're not here to die, bro.
If your OnlyFans agency finished tomorrow, what would you do? How would you start?
I love that question. I've thought about it so much and actually have so much peace for that question. You know what it is, bro? I know so many fucking people know that there's always something I can do.
Yeah.
I'll become a closer, bro, if I have to. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, I know so many people that I could learn from them, go into something else, and start my own shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, bro, like I have zero fear with that.
Yeah.
Like, zero fear. Like, I thought about it so much. If I lost it all right now, probably just go in the sauna, bro, and just think, okay, who am I going to message after? Yeah.
That's good. What do you think is more important, physical strength or mental strength?
I think the physical is a byproduct of the mental.
Really?
I don't think you can have the physical without the mental.
I think physical is more important. I think mental comes downstream. It's like, say if I've got something wrong with my mental clarity, it's far easier for me to go for a walk or go to the gym session or go on an ice bath, and then afterwards I'll be thinking clearly. Whereas if I've got like something wrong with mental clarity, I'm not feeling in the good mood, and I just sit in a room and think, the way that my mood will be altered would be significantly less to whereas if I did the physical activity.
Okay, yeah. That's how I feel, bro. Like, I'm not if I have a problem, I sit in a room and think in a dark room. I'm more like, oh, okay, I feel this. I'll go gym. Okay, I'll go run. I'll go to cardio. I'll go to sauna. I'll go on a walk. But the way that I think is like, maybe I'm thinking too deep about this, bro, but like the reason why I say the mental is a byproduct, the physical is a byproduct of the mental, because I feel like the mental is the prompt. Like, the mental stimulation you get from the negative thought then prompts the physical reaction. So when you get that negative thought, you go walk. You're then calming the mind physically, but you're also in your mental.
Yeah.
You know.
I remember sometimes I'd get like really cloudy thoughts in Samui.
Yeah.
And what I'd do is I'd just walk. I wouldn't run. I'd walk around the lake.
Yeah. The one by Success.
Yeah, Choweng Lake.
Yeah, that's so beautiful, bro. Yeah.
It takes a while to walk around it as well.
Bro, like over an hour, yeah.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
It's just over it's like 5.5 kilometers.
Yeah.
So it'd take me like, I don't know, like 23 minutes to 24 minutes to run around it. So probably like double the time.
Yeah.
Probably more than double.
Yeah.
So I was just sprinting everywhere.
Would you say like walking has been like medicine for you?
Yeah, definitely. And I've noticed times when I can't walk. So in Bangkok, I've not really been walking.
Bro, I feel the same fucking way. I walk and I'm annoyed. Coming in like beeps, whistles, some mad guy with an ice cream truck walking past. I'm like, fuck.
There's no tranquility in Bangkok.
Nah, bro.
There's nothing peaceful about it.
Nah.
That's why I'm looking forward to Samui.
Yeah. That's why we're locked in our condos, bro.
Yeah.
That's the only tranquility we really get in Bangkok. But
Aircon, classical music,
yeah.
noise cancelling headphones. Locked in.
I think the seasons, bro, like, the one mistake I made was locking in Bangkok too long. I never like would go out every month and like go to an island or go in nature. I'll just Bangkok, which is fucking sick. Like, I never would experience any of this success if I didn't stay here. But I've learnt the lesson the hard way through losing myself multiple times that as men, bro, we need nature and peace.
Yeah.
Like, we need that to be clarified in our actions, bro, like, for sure.
You're a lot more locked in terms of location than I am. And so do you think traveling and constantly changing locations has an adverse impact on the growth of your business?
I don't, bro. I think it depends on how you do it. If you're like one of them solo travelers who's just got no one around them, yeah, I think you're gonna get fucked, bro.
Yeah.
But like for example, the way you and your community do it, you travel like with the boys, man, together with critical thinkers. That can only grow. You know, that can only help you grow. That's how I believe. Yeah.
So it's like catalyst for new ideas, I think. I don't know. I don't think it's long term. Like, I thought about this. Right now, obviously, I'm moving around. I don't think it's long term. I'm doing it now so I can build wealth, generate cash flow, build a business that works for me, collect serious dad law when I'm in my early 20s.
Yeah.
Just become like a better person. And then when I'm ready to pay 50% tax and 300k per year in tax, then I'll go back to England. I've already found the house I want. It's a £3.5 million manor in Northumberland. It's got a tennis court, it's got a farm, it's got the lot, bro.
Shit, man.
So I'm not planning to go back to the UK until I can just drop some bags on that.
I think that's important, man, because we need that right now.
Yeah.
Like, we need that, like, breath of, like, oh, I don't have to, like, be a resident and pay these taxes and all this shit. Because, like, we're not here to settle, man. Like, we're here to fucking grow. And I feel like if we had all them bottlenecks, it would just delay it or maybe even limit it, you know?
Yeah, well, we're the phase that all of us in Willaire are in right now, we're building our kingdoms.
Anything that gets in the way, bro, you get that fucking sword out and you chop it, you know what I mean?
So say we make $500,000 a year and we lived in the UK, we'd probably be looking at about 200, 300k tax.
Where does that tax go in the UK, bro?
Exactly.
Where? Who?
So simply just by moving out of the UK and doing what we're doing, you're giving yourself a 50% pay rise. So in theory, if we do this for 4 years, total income would be 2 mil. Whereas if we try to do it in the UK, it'd take us 8 years. So we're just like shortening the time it takes to like build the wealth. So then it will actually like do things that we wanted to do anyway.
Yeah. Bro, I think it's important. Like, I haven't heard anyone speak about this as well. Like, they all just keep all that on the down low, you know. But I think it's important for people to know, like, get the fuck out and go travel and make money, man. Like, do whatever you need to do.
Yeah. Your 20s should not be an extension of your late teens. It should be preparation for your 30s.
I agree.
You need to seriously consider, yes, you need to have a good time, but seriously need to consider how are you going to look after your current family and your future family, which people don't think about. Like, I think about this a lot. I think about the wife that I don't have, and I think about the kids that I don't have, because I know that they're going to come. And would I be happy if I had kids and a wife now? No. Okay, so that means that I've got to do a shit ton of work before I would be happy for that to happen. So you've got to consider that big time.
A lot of people in their 20s, they just live in deceit, man. Because they're like, I gotta buy this, I go fucking club, I gotta do all this shit, I go bottles and all this stuff. And it's like, bro, like, you're literally taking that away from your wife in the future, your kids in the future, your family in the future. So you can go drink fucking champagne at a restaurant and no one gives a fuck about you. What's the point?
I've got this picture, right? And we're in this big country manor mansion in Northumberland in the UK. It's a bright, sunny summer's day. I've got an old Porsche. I've just helped my wife get out. And me and my wife are walking over to an outside table in this big garden. And we've got my mum, who's like a little bit older now. We've got my kids, my sister's kids, my dad, all the families united. The kids are all playing. We're all having nice food together. And my kids and my sister's kids and my brother's kids are all like, oh, mummy, daddy, how come Uncle Will has all this house, and how come Uncle Will always lets us come over every weekend? And then, boom, then Auntie Grace or Auntie Jasmine or Auntie Alice just like unfolds this magnificent story of what I did in my early 20s.
He didn't go to the club.
Yeah.
That's all I say, bro. Yeah.
Muhammad Ali says this. Yeah. It's like the hardest thing is avoiding the clubs and staying away from girls and being in bed by 10 p.m. That's the hardest thing about being a world champion.
Especially if you're traveling, right? Because fuck me, bro. The temptations are there, you know, in every way. But what I love about the boys we're with, we don't fuck with that, man. Look, we'll go cigars instead and have a conversation, just drink Coke Zero. Like, that's all we do, man.
Yeah.
We go train, go meet, go in the park or some shit. Like, we don't go and pop bottles, man. We could easily, but we understand that it's not an object we desire.
Yeah.
You know?
That's not doing anything good for us.
No.
Like, if people say, my mum was like, you need to stop spending money on cigars. I was like, well, I don't really spend loads of money on, like the one last night, I worked it out, someone asked me, it was £35 or £34. That's like 1.3k baht, I think. And I was like, oh, that's quite a lot. Usually, like, previously I was like, okay, like just don't spend more than £20 on a cigar.
Yeah.
Like, there's no need, I can't taste the difference.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, but that's like 2-3 drinks. You know, like if previously we would meet up with the boys and we'd go for a few drinks, it's the same price. Well, it's way more expensive. I know back in the UK, I used to spend so much money on nights out.
Yeah, fuck.
And you're actually getting something from the interaction. Like last night, it was me, Maher, Tom's brother Joe, and Sam Horwon. Hadn't seen that guy. That was the first time I'd seen him, and like last time I seen you as well.
Oh shit, yeah.
So it's good to see him again. We had a good chat. I've got a podcast booked in tomorrow.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go, bro.
Yeah, as well.
Sick. I think that's it's just a separation that people will never get. Like, people will look at us and be like, why don't you party, man? It's fun. Like, if someone asks me, like, do you party? And I say no, it's literally the instant thing is why.
Yeah.
I'm just like, why do you? Like, what do you get out of it? I love being around the boys, smoking a cigar and having these conversations where I go home and I'm like elevated. I wake up elevated. It's like what you said earlier about the island thing, bro. I get that from everyone I'm around. They give that to me. So why do I want to like exchange that for what? Drinking alcohol.
It's not even like I'm anti-alcohol. I'm just pro-sobriety.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Waking up with a hangover is my idea of purgatory. It's horrible.
Yeah.
Like, I can't hack it. Like, I really don't like it. And it's so bad to me that I'm willing just not to drink so I don't get a hangover.
Is that at least saying?
It's the bread and butter.
Yeah. Haven't drunk in like 2 years.
Really?
Yeah, I haven't been drunk in like 2 years.
I didn't drink all of last year. I had a whiskey for my granddad when he passed in December. Yeah. And again on his funeral in Jan. And then I had like some wine in Milan and we went out together and more beer. But that's the more times I've drank in the last like 3 months than I have in the past like 2 years.
Yeah, I'll have like a whiskey like when I go to cigars with you boys. But like the actual feeling of being drunk, I haven't had that in years.
Yeah.
And I don't aspire to ever have that. Like in Samuia, I went to some like places with the boys, I'd drink a little bit. But once I felt even a tiny like element of getting drunk, I'll just drink the water.
Yeah.
That's all I did.
It turns me into an idiot as well.
Yeah.
It's like, for an example, I was in Bulgaria with the boys over New Year's Eve, and I'd met this girl about a month prior in Dubai airport. Really, really nice girl. I think I was using her as a bit of a vice, to be honest, like to get my head that the fact that I was back in the UK and my granddad just died. And she was a lovely girl. She was a bit of an escape. And I texted her, I was like, I'm going to Milan in a few days. I'm flying from Bulgaria. Do you want to meet us there? Everything's already booked. She was like, yeah. So she came, we had a great time. And then on the last day, we went to like the spa and we bought like dinner. You could get like all-inclusive wine. So we just got hammered for the crack at the spa. And then we went back. We had to leave our Airbnb straight away. Then we bought another bottle of wine for the taxi on the way to the airport.
Shit.
So obviously we got even more drunk in the taxi. I left my phone in the taxi, so we missed the flights because that's where my boarding passes was and shit. So then I had to book a flight. I bet my granddad's funeral was like 48 hours after this point, so I had to get home ASAP. So then I had to get the next flight, and there wasn't one to Newcastle for like another week. So I had to get one to Edinburgh. And then I had to get the mega bus because there's no trains open. So I had to get the mega bus from Edinburgh to Newcastle and then in taxis home. And like that just reminded me, I was like, this is why I don't drink, because I've just fucked up so much. I've just spunked loads of money up on the walls. 2 flights, megabus, whatever, taxis, had to buy a new phone. Like that would have all been avoided if I just didn't drink. I would have had a good time anyway.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It just seems like a whole waste for me, man. The whole of that. It's fucking bullshit, bro. What are your vices right now?
Snus.
Snores.
Yeah.
Why? Why is that a voice?
Well, it's a vice because it's something that alters the way I feel that I don't really need. I just use it because it seemingly makes me more productive. I like it. I've not really noticed any adverse impacts. I've cut it out of my life a few times, and I've not started again because like I felt the need to. I just started it because I know I'm in control and I know I wanted to. So, smoothie, I'll probably not do any. You know, like I'll just cut it out of my life. Don't need to do it. But right now, it helps me lock in, helps me work, makes me feel good. So,
I think that's a superpower, you know, like as a man, is the ability to turn things on and off. Like you use it, it doesn't use you. A lot of people are being used by these things, you know.
yeah.
They're dependent on these things.
Do you have any vices?
Honestly, bro, I probably do, but I don't know. Like,
Yeah.
I live a very simple life. Like, I'll literally walk on my treadmill and walk. That's it, bro.
Have you got a walking treadmill?
Yeah, it's sick.
Oh, bro, I need one of them.
Yeah, my legs are broke, bro. I walked like 4 hours yesterday on it.
Really?
Like, I just didn't even think. I was just music, podcast on, walking.
I want to get one in Samui.
Yeah.
Because I need to get shredded.
Yeah. You're still cutting now?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
I've lost like 2 kilo already in like a week and a half.
Fuck.
Yeah, pretty fast. I didn't expect it to drop off that fast, but it did. Feeling way more like less bloated, more lean. Abs are starting to come through now, so I'm like, yeah, that's nice.
Do you think that has an impact on your work?
Yeah. When I've got the abs there, bro, it's just different gravy. It's another level of confidence. You believe in yourself more. You know that you've done the work to attain them. I can't see myself ever going above 10% body fat again now.
Okay. That's your hygiene standard now?
Yeah, it's just
yeah.
Yes, I understand you're going to get more muscle growth if you have more calories, put a bit of body fat on, but I've got no desire to. Like, I don't like the way I look or feel when like I don't have abs.
I'm the same, exact same. If I eat a cheat meal, bro, I'll go walk after.
Yeah.
Because I just want to minimize impact. Like, for me, it's so important to like, the way that you feel, it needs to be the way that you want to feel, not the way that other people want to program you to feel. Like, I've had people look at me and be like, in the gym, I'm like, where should I improve? And I'm like, honestly, bro, you look perfect, you need to be bigger. I'm like, why do I need to be bigger? Like, I love my body right now, bro. Like, I don't want to be bloated and watery and eat fucking Cocoa Puffs before sleep, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't want that.
I get that a lot. People are like, oh, you've got mint shape, you've got really nice cuts, but you need to put more size on. So yeah, but I don't really want to be too big.
Yeah.
Like I'm like average height. I don't know, I'm like 5'10". At the minute I'm like 73 kilos. I don't know, I think I've got a good stamp on it. Like I don't really want to be over 80. It's gonna be hard for me to carry around. I like being fit and athletic, even though I'm not super athletic right now.
I feel you, man. You want to be like agile, yeah. Like, you want to be sharp. That's how I feel when I bulk. I'm the fucking antithesis of that, man. I'm just a fucking slug, basically.
Yeah. And I also feel like when you're on less calories, you think way more clear.
Yeah.
Because after I like knock down like a 1,000 calorie meal, like, I'm just like fucked. I'm just absolutely knackered. Now my meals are like 600 calories and I'm still hungry afterwards. Still got a bit of an appetite.
Let's talk about that. I think Luke Belmar talked about that with like tigers or something. Like, look at tigers when they don't eat, bro. They're just fucking boom. Like then they eat, they're lying on their back.
Yeah.
You know, like they're just stuffed. So I think I'd rather go to sleep hungry than like full. I know people probably don't understand that, but I'd rather wake up like hungry and like in a primal state of like fucking go, rather than wake up like comfortable and full. I just can't imagine that.
Yeah, well, I like to wake up and just get straight to it now.
Yeah, me too. What's your morning routine?
I wake up, brush teeth, shower, go to work. Like there's no fucking about. I get out of bed, I'm like, yes. Can't wait to do this laptop, can't wait to do all these things.
Sick.
But in Samui, I'm gonna switch it up. I was like writing down like the things I'd like to implement in Samui. Definitely gonna go for slower mornings.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it actually.
I think that's important, bro, because when you like shift change between the routines, it makes it more sustainable long term. So let's say you're now in that work mode, you shift to like the more slower one. Maybe that's good for you, but it depends, bro, because sometimes you're not ready to shift change. Maybe you what you're doing now is working, bro. You're growing, you feel good. Maybe you shift change into slower. You just feel shit and it breaks the momentum.
Yeah.
But you don't know till you try, you know.
But then again, I'm not overly concerned because I'm going to be living with 4 guys.
Yeah.
With 3 other guys. I'm going to be surrounded by, there's going to be 15 people in Samuri, so not going to be shy of motivation.
Nah.
That's for sure.
Nah, bro. Be well fueled up there.
Well, Jack, it's been a pleasure. Where can people find you?
IG, bro. JackP.LINT.
Jack P.
That's it.
Nice. Are you on YouTube or anything?
Nah.
Just the IG.
Yeah.
Sick. Well, it's been a good chat, bro, and look forward to getting this on YouTube.
Appreciate it, bro.
Likewise.